Hello folks, this is Mentor speaking. Welcome back to this other episode, the 43rd episode of the Luganda series here on YouTube. As usual, tukozesa olulimi Oluganda to learn because tusomesa omuntu wa wansi. Nyine ekintu kyenjagala osooka okusortinga out oba something that I want to clear out. Mu 42nd episode oba mu episode 42 nayogedde ku special candle which is really making most people oba that candle ebabuzaabuza gye nayise special candle. Now its name oba erinnya lyayo siga nti no bagiyita special candle. Bw'oba ojjukira concept za supply and demand tubeera ne rally base rally netubeera ne drop base rally. Now here kankuwe example gye nsanze wano kumpi. We have a rally base rally on a daily. It's okay eri chart tujja giraba nayo, okay, nayo tujja gendayo tulabe, but I want to show you how strong these bases are, okay, even nga tuli ku daily time frame. If you mark this candle, let's go ahead and first mark this candle. Njagala olabe in this zone here, okay, when the price came back to that level over Moeno box, we somehow made some good money. Okay, somehow this zone was a resistant to price. Okay, somehow this zone was resistant to price if I mark the open and close. Not only once, but tulaba, okay, what happened there. So eyo candle sigamba nti no bagiyita special candle, siri erinnya lyayo, but it is a base, okay, and these are the candles zenjagala onoonye oba onoonyenga. Okay, njagala onoonyenga these candles, most especially nga tulina relatively equal lows. Okay, once we have liquidity like below these lows, I want to see price come to the open. Okay, now ojukira proximal lines ne distal lines, the same thing happens wano nadala nga tulina relatively equal lows and relatively equal highs. So look for a green candle, sorry, a red candle move such uptrend, and you also look for a red candle in such move down here. Okay, now liquidity below here, price would be coming to this level to trade back higher, and indeed tulaba price didn't close below, okay, below this open here, it traded higher. So that's why najise special candle, naye erinnya lyayo sigamba nti no bagiyita special candle. It is a zone, it is a base. So that aside, ne bwe tubanga tetugenze ku 42nd episode okulaga byonna, you can still rewind n'olabira ddala what happened there. So here katusooke tuve ku special candles oba bases and rallies. So wano nga bwe nakugamba onoonya ekintu kimu. Now what do we have down here? Below these lows, now sagala ogende no maaso otandika okunoonya, you know, a special candle oba a base, because this is not a base here, you know, see base. Below these lows, tuinayo liquidity. Okay, we have liquidity below these lows. Ndi mu replay mode because nyina kyenjagala okuyigiriza mu episode eno kyanjawulo nnyo. You will not find this concept anywhere. I repeat, you will not find this concept anywhere. I'm not claiming or saying that it is mine, because once you pray to God, He will show them to you. I don't know if it exists anywhere or if some other person has ever seen this. Naye kino change. That aside, nakusomesako ku imbalances, nakusomesako ku relatively equal lows and relatively equal highs. Price eva ebere tambula eragawa, imbalance, old highs, old lows, relatively equal lows, relatively equal highs. To do what there? Liquidity. Let's leave that aside. Leero nyina kyenjagala okusomesa ekiri very special, and I want you to look for this kibeerawo ku lower time frames ne higher time frames. In between, okay, more imbalanced zones, there are two things I want you to look for. Okay, this is very important. Nyine bintu bibiri byenjagala onoonye. These are the things smart money will first consider nga tebana placing their trade. In here, with this imbalanced zone, I want to zoom in first. In this zone here, ninye ebintu bibiri byenjagala okufuna. One, njagala kulaba an institutional level, most especially the 50 level. Okay, most especially the 50 level. Why the 50 level? It is because 50 level, it is the only support over resistance line gyensobola okutunuulira. Okay, all these levels, all the institutional levels, zino mugaso, and I'm here to teach. I'm here to teach a trade. Okay, I cannot mention everything in one episode because biba bijja kutawanya n'okubuzaabuza. Which institutional level can you trust when it comes to support and resistance? It is the 50 level. Because once price trades above the 50 level and comes back in the future, that level etera nnyo okola nga support. Once it trades below the 50 level, in the future etera nnyo okola nga resistance. So in this gap, over in this imbalanced zone, I want to look for two things: an institutional level, and I highly recommend you to look for a 50 level. If you don't find the 50 level, do you see this candle open, green candle open here? Folks, these are the only two things I want you to look for this institutional level to work for you. Okay, I don't want you to go saying that, hey, my mentor yanjigiriza, every time price trades to this gap over this imbalanced zone, you should sell. There are two things I want you to look for. There are two things I want you to look for. I want you to look for a 50 level ne open of a green candle. Do we have an open here? Yes, we do. Can I trust this candle? Yes, I can. Because it is more imbalanced zone and we have an open here. Should I look for a 50 level? I don't think so. Because chenonya already mazo chifuna. How about wofuna both 50 level ne green candles open in this same level? Definitely, I will take the green candles open. I want to mark the low here first. That is the low. What's the price? 128.86. Pipette tetujibala, remember I told you that. So let's zoom out and see what happened. Do we have a candle close above that level, above that line? No, we don't. We don't have a candle close above that line. Okay? Yet the price traded higher and higher and higher. But tetuina candle close above that line. Let's see what price did after that. Price traded below these lows, okay? Here. Do we have an imbalanced area along the way? We have two. Twineno, twinaneno wagulu. Now, these two areas, ngenda nonya one to use. I will, because price, I cannot tell that price will come here, go down, or come here, direct nedekeno. No. One of these levels will have to treat price. Okay, we'll have to push back price lower. So ngenda soka ntunulire level yange eno esoka over this imbalanced zone here. Jukira nakugambia, we are looking for a green candle open. Just ngabolaba here in this imbalanced zone or in this imbalanced area. What am I looking for here? Wanosina or green candle open. So ngenda nonya institutional level. Most especially the 50 level. I click there. Do I have a 50 level there? Let me see. Just above this high. Okay, that's where I have the 50 level. Do I have this candle open here? Yes. Do I also have a 50 level in there? Definitely. But we are not looking at this now. We are not mazofuna chetuetaga. Smart money concepts, guys. Smart money concepts. So here, bademo replay mode. Newenji closing. Okay, even I close the replay mode. I want you to look at this thing right here. What happened here? Do we also have a candle close above the 50 level? Neither we don't. Okay, tetulina candle close above the 50 level. Njagala tugende on a lower time frame. Now, if price trades above this 50 level, I don't care. Okay, I don't care yet if price trades above. When you look at, or if you go back and watch episode 4, about this 42nd episode, Nabagambi above yesterday's highs and below yesterday's lows, I normally want to see liquidity. How? Equal highs and equal lows. Equal highs above in here and equal lows below here. I want us to mark, okay, this high here. We're going to marking that high. Just a second. Just a second. Kanyongere ku thickness. Oops, sorry, it's not there. It's here. Kanyongere ku thickness. there. This is the only candle I'll be looking at. Now there are two things being in wano. This is a 50 level. You can only trust the 50 level as your support or resistance levels. Okay, when it comes to support and resistance, this is the only level you can trust that will stop price. That aside, 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame. What else am I going to add here? Now, before we go any further, let's go back to a 60-minute chart. Over a daily chart. So let's mark this all imbalanced zone, okay? We want to mark that imbalanced zone week to week. Now, week to week, what do I mean here? Week to week, because most people might get confused. Now, you see this candle's low here, and this candle's high. Okay, those are the weeks. Okay, from this week to this week, ngenda markinga there. Now one see. Okay, so sagala kogera week to week, and most folks will be like, now what is a week to week? So 15 minutes chart. What do we have? We have this high here. What am I forgetting? As usual, this is our culture on this YouTube channel. We mark New York midnight. So this is the previous day, and this is the next day. There are two things you're not supposed to forget two things. Where are we here? This is a new day. This is the previous day, according to New York time. So tulaba, on this day, we trade above the 50 level and we trade below it. Okay, I don't want to look at liquidity this side because that is a chinto collar where nga trader. Okay, you have to do that. Because I won't be repeating concepts in every episode that we record, because chibachi ya collar long videos which we are not supposed to be having. Okay, so here, what do we have? Do we have relatively equal highs? Now, let's jump to a 5 minutes chart. This is what brought us here. Now, what do you think lies above these highs here? Condition number one, tulimo imbalanced zone on a daily chart. So here we trade lower after trading above yesterday's relatively equal highs. We trade lower. Now, ojukira, the same thing that happened more episode 42 over the 42nd episode is still happening here. Okay, the same thing is still happening here. Now, I won't tell you to, I won't do this here. We travel back in time, neda, wala. But you can still do that on your own in your free time. So, above these equal highs, we trade above them on this day. Price naked at 1C. We all see gaps here, imbalances. We see these green candles. Okay, pushing price lower. Then in the future, okay, in the future, price nedamu neyambuka. Where exactly did it go? It traded to this level here. Okay, it traded to this level. Now, nga bwentera okubuulira, once you're trading, look for New York midnight, which is around between midnight ne, let's just mark midnight ne 11 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you don't want to be confused, analysis yo gikolere ku 15 minutes chart, because higher time frames will confuse you. So sorry, lower time frames. Now you see this thing here. Remember, nga bwe nakugamba, once you see this indecision over the Asian range, we don't trade this. Once you spot this, what are you looking for here, folks? Jukira tukyalimu this imbalance on a daily. What time of the day? What time of the day was this? This was 10:45, 11 o'clock in the morning. I want to see price trade lower. Why lower? Now, I want you to look for, you see relatively equal lows here. Okay, if you look for these things, ojabira, and they will guide you. Okay, bija kuyamba nnyo. Why is price trading higher? Price is trading higher to take out this money here. Did it come there? Yes, it did. Okay, it traded higher. Between midnight and 11 o'clock in the morning, New York time. I will never tell you to look for a 1 o'clock in the afternoon. No, I normally tell you between midnight New York time and 11 o'clock New York time. What time of the day was this? 9:30. Price trades lower. Imbalanced zone here. Okay. Now, when we tujja with this line, we already see what happened. Jagala analysis, we first analyze these 19. Okay, let me see why it's not deleting, because I want to delete this thing. Okay, very good. I know the video is might be boring you already. Now, yeah, don't be bored. So here, what do we have? If you remember the accumulation. What did price do here? We have an imbalance here. After price broke structure, after price traded below all these lows here. I love marking lows. I love marking these lows as well. This is panic in price. Okay, this is panic in price. Smart money concepts. Chechiddako maaso wano. Imbalance after we've traded below these lows. Now, folks, think twice, okay? If you're a woman watching these videos, think like a woman. If you are a man watching these videos, think like a man. Price will never look for any other thing apart from liquidity pool and liquidity void. Now, this is what we call liquidity void, okay? Here and here. Did price come in that zone? Yes. What time of the day? Half past, this was 10 o'clock in the morning. That's when price came in. Now, chenjagala okole kiri nti I want you to go on your charts, okay? Look at 10 o'clock in the morning, New York time, between, okay, between just the New York session, but before 11 o'clock. If you don't see anything, don't take that trade. Okay, do not take that trade. That's why in Teda Nyo Bagamba, do your analysis on a daily, olabire ddala what smart money is looking at, okay? Olabire ddala what smart money is also looking at. So right here, what do we have? We have an imbalanced area here that needs to be balanced. What happens when that area is just balanced? Boom. Now, how many pips are these? If we were to count, okay, how many pips are these since price started trading lower? Okay, from that level up there, 146 pips in one day. Why? Let's redo. Let's bring back those lines. Just between midnight and 11 o'clock in the morning, you get yourself 146 pips. Price action. I will never stop dissing indicators. I will never stop talking, about those things. Those things don't work. If you still see someone trading using, indicators, run away from those people, because they don't know what they're doing. Indicators will never work. We shall have a video like this one, okay? Ngekwatagana ku indicators, showing you how we used to lose money. Look for liquidity void and liquidity pool. What is a liquidity void? This is a liquidity void, a week to week over the imbalanced zone. Price hasn't traded to that area yet, so it becomes a liquidity void. Relatively equal highs, old lows and highs, those are liquidity pools. Imbalances, those are liquidity voids. Folks, video sagala weze dakika 3. We are not premiering a movie. It is a trading episode. So nebye bitono as usual. That's how I sign out. Kankulabe mu video eddako kweno.